you've digitized your artwork, it's time to manipulate it in Photoshop. So let's go over some of the basic tools. Let's open up our file in Photoshop, open, and we saved it as landscape merge JPEG. Okay, so first you're going to want to rotate it so you can get a look at it the way you want it to see it. You have different options going to image and then image rotation. I'm going to choose 90 degrees clockwise, and that'll put my art in the right orientation. And then I'm going to use this tool here that it looks kind of like two L's over each other. And you'll see that the ratio is not correct. If I cropped it this way, it would be like almost like a square. So going up to the top, I can change it by eliminating the numbers altogether, and that way I can make it whatever ratio I want it to be. And you'll notice at the bottom, if I go beyond the image, this is adding some background space. I don't really want that, so I'm going to go up to the very edge. And same thing on this side. And then I'm going to click return on the keyboard a couple times, and it's cropped it most of the way, but there's just this little spot right here that I don't like. So you can see that I still have the crop tool selected. I can just click again on the image and then bring in that side just a tiny bit. Ooh, that's too much. Okay, so now is the time to introduce you to shortcuts. You can increase the size of the image by going to View and then clicking on Zoom In. But you can also notice that it has this symbol, this sort of command symbol and then a plus sign. You can very quickly use that to zoom in and out. So it's either Command plus to zoom in and Command minus to zoom out. So let's go ahead and do that. Command plus, and it jumps me in further, and this allows me to pull on this with a lot better, almost better resolution, I would call it. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more and see if that'll help. And yes, I can pull this over and, oops, just a bit. So this is another issue. Let's look at snap. This is requiring me to snap to rulers, which I don't want. So I'm going to click on that again to remove that. And now it's not fighting me so much. So that's another important thing to remember. And then I'm going to hit the return key, and then Command 0 brings the image back into full size. So Command plus or minus to zoom in and out, and then Command 0 to go back to the full size image.